So the first house that Megan and I bought is one that had good bones, but was clearly in the fixer-upper category. And we moved in, this is before kids, and after we'd work a long and full day, we would turn to our new hobby that was home repair and construction, and we'd work on that until late in the night. Then we'd sleep a bit, then wake up, go to work, and do it all again. Rinse and repeat, day after day. I loved that house, and I still love that house. But one of the ideas that became clear to me in that season, especially when we were working on things, is that there was no 10-minute jobs ever. And that everything often felt simple from the outside, but as soon as I touched it, it became more complicated. Either I'd pull something apart to realize the wood had rotten out, or the structure was small, or this small part was connected to 17,000 other small parts, and I couldn't just swap anything out. And I quickly realized the axiom that someone told me at the time, and that is there's no 10-minute jobs. Either everything is a full day or a half day. And man, was that true. And while it was true at that house, and probably true of any older home, it carries weight beyond that too. Too often in our spiritual lives, we want everything to be a 10-minute project. We want to do a quick swap for one behavior for another, change out our anxiety for patience, our anger for peace. We want to remove the thing that causes us pain and replace them with the fruit of the Spirit. But, and I'm mixing metaphor here, so bear with me, fruit is grown, right? The book of Galatians puts it this way, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. It goes on and says, against such things there is no law. Those who belong to Christ Jesus have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. Since they live by the Spirit, let us keep step with the Spirit. Let us not become conceited, provoking, and envying of one another. And all of this means that in our spiritual lives, as well as our emotional and social one, I think that building metaphor rings true. There's no 10-minute jobs in faith, and everything is going to take longer than what you think it will at the outset. You don't get a rich and meaningful spiritual life by doing a 5-minute devotional each day. That's the first step, right? That's an important part, but that's not the be-all and end-all. Because a life shaped by the Spirit is a longer process than simply adding in a little bit of time. And I say this because we live in this world of instant gratification and quick turnarounds, but the way of the Spirit, the way of Christ, the way of God is a slow one that's grown. It's a full day project, not a 10-minute one. It will take some time. And in those moments of growth, we need to be people who can give each other and ourselves some grace and some room. Because the good things in life take time to build. So grace and peace this week, my friends. Have a good week as you grow in the Spirit and follow where He leads. See y'all later.